Hey guys, I am Jatin. So, in this tutorial, we will implement a Bangalore house price prediction model using a machine learning algorithm. This model predicts the price of the Bangalore house with the help of the few parameters like availability, size, total square feet, bath, location, and etc. And during this tutorial, you will learn several things like EDA, dealing with missing value or noisy data, data pre-processing, create new features from existing features, remove outliers, data visualization, splitting data into the training and testing, and finally the test model on custom dataset, trained and test model. Okay, so let's start. So the first step is to load all the required libraries, then load a Bangalore house dataset which is taken from the Kaggle website. So load a Bangalore house dataset using a read underscore CSV function of Panda, then display the top 5 rows of dataset. Okay. Now perform a EDA. So in EDA, first of all, check the shape of the data set. Okay, you can see here. Then check the percentage. Check there is null value or not in the form of percentage. Like you can see here, 41% is a null value here. 41% are null values present here. Okay. Then check the value counts of area type. Then drop availability, area type, society, and balcony, which is of no use to train this model. Okay, so this is a part of the dimensionality reduction. We are reducing the dimensions because some features are of no use, no correlation with our model. Okay, then display the data set. Then again check there is null value or not. So you can see here there are some null values. So we can drop. Okay, so here we drop all the rows which contain the null values, then again check there is null value or not. So all null values are not present in database now. Okay. Then again check the shape of the data set. After little bit pre-processing, our rows become 13,246. Before the rows are 13,320. Okay. Now this is our final data set. Then check the unique values of size. Like here you can see some values are 2 bhk, some are 4 bedrooms. Okay, so we extract only this integer part. We extract only this integer part from this size feature. Okay, so we create an anonymous function which is the lambda, which takes a size feature and extract only the integer. Okay, then display the data set, top 5 rows. Now you can see here this is our size, and we create a new feature bhk, like you can see here bhk. Now 2 4 3 3 2. Okay, so now the next step is to drop the size feature which is of no use. Now we can we have create a new feature from this. Okay, and again check the shape. Then we check all we check the data whose bhk is greater than 22, because house can't contain 22 bhk. House cannot be a 22 bhk if, like you can see here, there is a 8 there is a 2400 square feet, and in the 24 square feet it can't be a 43 bhk. It can't be a 43 bhk. Okay, so this is an outlier. Okay, you are getting my point. Okay. So we remove it. We will remove it later. Okay, then check the unique values of total square feet. Okay, so like you can see here, some values are in range, some values are mixed data type. Like you can see here, this is a mixed data type. So we create a function. If the value is integer, so it returns a floating point value. If the value is in range, so it returns a range. If the value is uh, mixed data type, so it returns a mixed data type. So if we create a function, Then we use a tilt symbol. Tilt symbol returns the opposite of the function. Like it returns all the that values except integer values. Like it returns a range value and mixed data type. Okay, so we create a function here. We create a function. It takes the data. If data contains a range values, so it takes the average and return the floating value. Okay, if there is a mixed data type, so it simply returns a none, not a null. So return a null. If the value simply contains a integer value, it simply returns a floating point value. Okay, we create a function. Now you can see here I apply this function, convert SQ square feet into number. Okay, so after this I check the location of 30, then create copy of dataset, then I create a price per square feet from the domain knowledge, then display the top 5 rows of dataset. After it, check the value count of location. Like you can see here 1304 locations, 1304 locations are present. So some locations contain spaces, so because of this it is increasing. So I create a anonymous function which takes the location and remove the spaces from the left and right side. After applying it, it becomes 1293. And I check the location count. Like this is a 535 locations are present. So the location count less than 10. So we print a location less than 10. So these all location who have less than 10 times in dataset. So I create a new feature for this. It contains all the location who has less than 10 times. Then I create an anonymous function. If the location is less than 10, it append a other. If location is greater than 10, it simply returns the location. Okay. So this is our final data set. Now check the unique values of location. Now it becomes 242. Okay. It becomes 242. Now, now, so remove the outlier from the BHK feature which is less than 300. It all prints like you can see here. Okay. Now we use a tilde symbol and it returns the opposite of this statement. It returns the opposite of this statement. It returns all the BHKs who has greater than 300 of square feet. We can check here. df2 dot total square feet divided by df2 dot bhk less than 300. Okay, then describe the per square feet. Like you can see here, 1,76,470 lakh bhk price, house price. It can't be possible. Okay, it can't be possible. So I create a function which remove the outliers from the price per square feet. I use a standard deviation technique. Okay, then I apply a function on my data set, then again check the shape of the data set, then describe my data set. Then now I plot a data set. I plot a BHK. So in this graph, visualize the Rajaji Nagar location with 2 BHK. Here you can see I created 2 BHK and 3 BHK data set from the Rajaji Nagar location. Okay, so 2 BHK is in blue color and 3 BHK is in green color. You can see here. Okay, so you can see in the blue graph. So you can see in this graph that 3 BHK house price is less than the 2 BHK price. Like this is a 3 BHK price. This is 3 BHK price. So you can see 2 BHK price is higher than the 3 BHK price. So we have to remove this outlier from this. Okay. Now again use a standard deviation technique to remove the outliers from the price per square feet. Just try to understand this function. Okay. If you have any doubt, please comment below. Then again again plot a uh, location, again plot a Hubble location. Now you can see here, you can also visualize the Rajaji Nagar location. Okay, you can also visualize the Rajaji Nagar location. So here you can see that now 3 BHK price is higher than the 2 BHK price, and little bit, this is 3 BHK. 3 BHK price should be less than based on the location, like some locations has the higher price. Okay, now check the unique values of bath. Now check unique values of bath, and here 13 and 16 baths can't be possible in a house. Okay, now check if the bath contains a greater than 15, so display the data. Like you can see here, like you can see here 5000 5500 square feet contain a 13 baths. 13 baths, it's not possible. Okay, now visualize that 2 baths is data set contains of approx 2 baths, then 4, 6, 8. Okay, now we remove the outliers, that if df dot bath greater than df dot bhk plus 2, if bath if bath less than bhk plus 1, so it display the data. And I use a tilde symbol which removes the opposite output of this statement. It removes, it gives a opposite output, it gives opposite output of this statement. Okay, try to understand. Then check the shape of the data again, then drop the price per square feet, which is of no use. Now apply a one hot encoding on my location. It contains a categorical feature. Then concat the and create and store into the dummies dataset. Then concat a dummies dataset, concat a dummies dataset, and this dataset and this dataset df7. Okay, and remove the other column from dummies, because if all locations become 0, then automatically the other location is 1. Okay, then join. Then this is our final dataset. Remove this categorical feature from this, then remove the location from the final dataset, and check the shape. Then prepare the dataset, split dataset into the independent and dependent feature. Then check x and y, check the shape of x and y. Then split the dataset into the training and testing using the train test split function, which returns a 4 datasets, x train, y train, x test, y test. Then check the shape of all 4 datasets. Then define the linear regression model. Then train the model using the training data and check the score using the validation dataset. The overall accuracy is 86%. Okay, 86% is overall accuracy. Then predict the data. Uh, Test the model using the validation dataset. Or you can say data testing dataset. This is our predicted values. This is our predicted value. This is our actual values. Then create a function to test the models, which takes a location, square feet, path, and BHK. Then I test a model on three custom three custom data. You can see here. Okay, you can see here 3 custom data. Then save a model using the joblab library, which takes a classifier and a model name. Okay, so this is our Bengaluru house price prediction model using a machine learning algorithm. You can also perform a hyperparameter tuning to increase the performance of the model. Okay, so thank you guys. If you are interested in machine learning, deep learning, NLP, Python, Django, so you can follow my this blog. I upload here different projects, tutorials related to data science. Okay, so thank you guys. We will meet you in the next project. Thank you.